In this video we will be doing multiple choice questions about immunity, diseases, pathogens. Please subscribe the channel. Let's start. 1. When the skin is damaged, bacteria enter in our body. Which line of defense is crossed by these bacteria? A. First line of defense B. Second line of defense C. Third line of defense D. Fourth line of defense. The answer is B. Second line of defense. 2. A newborn baby has less immunity as compared to other people. The baby has only A. Innate immunity B. Adaptive immunity C. Passive immunity D. Innate and natural passive immunity. The answer is A. Innate immunity. 3. The army of your body has special bullets which can identify the enemy and kill it. These bullets are small proteins called A. Pathogens B. Antibodies C. Virus D. Bacteria. The answer is B. Antibodies. 4. Third line of defense learns about the enemy and adapts accordingly. It is also called A. Adaptive learned immunity B. Innate immunity. C. Passive immunity. D. Natural passive immunity. The answer is A. Adaptive learned immunity. 5. Benish is allergic to dust and pollen. Her health issue is an A. Infectious disease B. Disease due to pathogen. C. Viral attack. D. Non-infectious disease. The answer is D. Non-infectious disease. 6. Rabies is a very serious threat to health and life of a person. If a rabies-infected dog bites person, the only way to save him is by providing A. Innate immunity. B. Adaptive immunity. C. Passive immunity. F. Learned immunity. The answer is C. Passive immunity. 7. Maximum number of additional defense layers is required for A. Medicine B. Teachers. C. Lawyers D. Students. The answer is A. Medicine. 8. Typhoid and spread by fecal oral route. If we want to prevent such diseases in our area, we should A. Control mosquitoes. B. Control air pollution. C. Improve hospitals. D. Improve sanitation and hygiene condition. The answer is D. Improve sanitation and hygiene condition. 9. Respiratory system related diseases mostly spread through A. Water B. Food. C. Blood. D. Droplets in air. The answer is D. Droplets in air. 10. Which of these can provide you with long-term immunity against infectious diseases? A. Antibodies B. Vitamins C. Vaccines D. Red blood cell. The answer is C. Vaccines. 11. Which of the following systems protects our body against disease-causing microbes? Immune system. Digestive system. Excretory system. Respiratory system. The answer is immune system. 12. Which of the following immunity is present from our birth? Innate immunity. Active immunity. Passive immunity. Acquired immunity. The answer is innate immunity. 13. Neutrophils, basophil, lymphocytes, eosinophil and monocytes are examples of physical barrier, cellular barriers, cytokine barriers, physiological barriers. The answer is cellular barriers. 14. B cells and T cells are two types of cells involved in innate immunity, active immunity, passive immunity, acquired immunity. The answer is acquired immunity. 15. The common disorders caused by a poor immune system include epidemic diseases, deficiency diseases, autoimmune diseases. None of the above. The answer is epidemic diseases. 16. Which of the following statements is true about passive immunity? This immunity causes reactions. This immunity develops immediately. This immunity lasts only for a few weeks or months. All of the above. The answer is all of the above. 17. The branch of biology involved in the study of immune systems in all organisms is called botany, microbiology, immunology, biotechnology. The answer is immunology. 18. Which of the following cells is involved in cell-mediated immunity? T cells, B cells, mast cells. Both T and B cells. The answer is T cells. 19. Which of the following conveys the longest-lasting immunity to an infectious agent? Active immunity, passive immunity, both and. None of the above. The answer is active immunity. 20. Which of the following does not act as a protecting barrier for the body surface? Skin, mucus, gastric acid, salivary amylase. The answer is salivary amylase. 21. Which of the following cells is involved in humoral immunity? T cells, B cells, mast cells. Both T and B cells. The answer is B cells. 22. Which of the following immunity is obtained during a lifetime? Innate immunity, active immunity, passive immunity, both and. The answer is both and. 23. Skin, body hair, cilia, eyelashes, the respiratory tract and the gastrointestinal tract are examples of physical barrier, cellular barriers, cytokine barriers, physiological barriers. The answer is physical barrier. 24. Cells involved in innate immunity are phagocytes, macrophages, natural killer cells. All of the above. The answer is all of the above. 25. Which of the following immunity is called the first line of defense? Innate immunity, active immunity, passive immunity, acquired immunity. The answer is innate immunity. 26. The branch of biology, which involves the study of immune systems in all organisms, is called zoology, microbiology, immunology, biotechnology. The answer is immunology. 27. Which of the following immunity is obtained during a lifetime? Acquired immunity, active immunity, passive immunity. None of the above. The answer is acquired immunity. 28. How many types of antibodies are there? 5, 3, 2, 4. The answer is 5. LGG, LGM, LG, LGD, LGE. 29. Which of the following cells is involved in cell-mediated immunity? Leukemia, T cells, mast cells, thrombocytes. The answer is T cells. 30. Which of the following protects our body against disease-causing pathogens? Respiratory system, immune system, digestive system, respiratory system. The answer is immune system. 31. Hepatitis is an example of subunit vaccine, killer vaccine, toxoids vaccine, recombinant vaccine. The answer is recombinant vaccine. 32. Which of the following statements is true about the LGM of humans? IgM can cross the placenta. IgM can protect the mucosal surface. IgM is produced by high-affinity plasma cells. IgM is primarily restricted in the circulation. The answer is IgM is primarily restricted in the circulation. 33. Interferons are cytokine barriers, physical barriers, cellular barriers, physiological barriers. The answer is cytokine barriers. 34. Which of the following cells of the immune system do not perform phagocytosis? Macrophage, neutrophile, eosinophile, basophile. The answer is basophile. 35. Monocytes differentiate into which kind of phagocytic cells? Neutrophile, B cell, macrophage, T cell. The answer is macrophage. 36. For the host, the most dangerous relationship with another organism is A. Symbiosis, B. Parasitism, C. Commensalism, D. Mutualism. The answer is B. Parasitism. 37. You need a light microscope to see A. Bacteria, B. Viruses, C. Worms, D. Prions. The answer is bacteria. 38. Immunity. A. Helps viruses survive. B. Can be effective against bacteria. C. Always eliminates worms. D. Is responsible for wound healing. The answer is can be effective against bacteria. Okay, another number 38. 38. The term ectoparasites includes A. Some viruses, B. Some bacteria, C. Some protozoa, D. Some insects. The answer is some viruses. 39. Viruses. A. Can be seen in the electron microscope. B. Contain RNA and DNA. C. Have thick cell walls. D. Reproduce by fission. The answer is can be seen in the electron microscope. 40. Viruses. A. Infect only vertebrates. B. Cause most cancers. C. Do not cause any cancers. D. Enter cells by attaching to receptors. The answer is enter cells by attaching to receptors. 41. Virus diseases. A. Are being progressively eliminated from the world. B. Can be acute or chronic. C. Are not affected by vaccination. D. Can usually be cured by drugs. The answer is can be acute or chronic. 42. Virus diseases. A. Can spread from animals to humans. B. Are mostly transmitted by insects. C. Are confined to the tropics. D. Are only spread by skin contact. The answer is can spread from animals to humans. 43. Bacteria. A. Have cells wall and sometimes capsules. B. Have capsules and sometimes cell walls. C. Contain only DNA. D. Package their DNA in a nucleus. The answer is have cells wall and sometimes capsules. 44. Bacteria. A. Contain mitochondria. B. Exchange genes via their flagella. C. Are used in industry. D. Are now resistant to all antibiotics. The answer is are used in industry. 45. Bacteria. A. Are always spherical or rod-shaped. B. Can remain dormant in the form of spores. C. Are absent from the healthy gut. D. Are always parasitic. The answer is can remain dormant in the form of spores. 46. Bacterial diseases. A. Are mainly restricted to the tropics. B. Are rare in children. C. Can be caught from animals. D. Are generally preventable by vaccination. The answer is can be caught from animals. 47. Fungi. A. Have cell walls identical to those of bacteria. B. Exchange genes via plasmids. C. Are unaffected by chemotherapy. D. Have several useful properties. The answer is, have several useful properties. 48. Fungal disease. A. Is generally transmitted by insects. B. Can be transmitted by spores. C. Is restricted to the skin and nails. D. Can be prevented by vaccination. The answer is, can be transmitted by spores. 49. Protozoa. I. Are mostly visible to the naked eye. B. Can infect insects. C. Are mostly parasitic. D. Are completely resistant to chemotherapy. The answer is, can infect insects. 50. Protozoal disease. A. Is commonest in the tropics. B. Is generally acute. C. Is seldom fatal. D. Is only seen in immunodeficient individuals. The answer is commonest in the tropics. 51. Helminths. A. Are mainly unicellular. B. Replicate in the human host. C. Can avoid most immune defenses. D. Are resistant to all drugs. The answer is, can avoid most immune defenses. 52. Helminths disease. A. Can be caused by an immune response. B. Is restricted to the tropics. C. Is mainly prevented by vaccination. D. Is mainly caused by toxins. The answer is, can be caused by an immune response. 53. Medically important ectoparasites. A. Are mainly important as disease vectors. B. Are mainly important as triggers of allergy. C. Transmit only virus infections. D. Mainly infect the blood. The answer is, are mainly important as disease vectors. 54. Prions. A. Contain DNA but no RNA. B. Contain protein but no DNA. C. Are only found in muscle. D. Act by changing the conformation of DNA. The answer is, contain protein but no DNA. 55. Division of immune responses into innate and adaptive components is not determined by A. Kinetics of onset. B. Location in the body. C. Specificity of recognition. D. Development of memory. The answer is, location in the body. 56. The appearance of adaptive immunity is first seen in A. Mammals. B. Sponges. C. Early vertebrates. D. Sharks and fishes. The answer is, early vertebrates. 57. Cytokines in the immune system. A. Are proteins or glycoproteins. B. Bind to cell surface receptors to mediate their effects. C. Are able to kill pathogens directly. D. Often act in synergy to induce immune responses. The answer is, are able to kill pathogens directly. Please subscribe the channel. We are waiting for your comments. About what topic you want MCQs, let us know in comments. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe the channel.